This is a brief video review of the Fossil Q Wander smartwatch that is a rather new entry into the smartphone or smartwatch category that works with both iPhone and Android devices. It's a nifty little device. I want to kind of show it off a little bit and show you a few of the things that it can do. First off, just sort of some general notes. You can see here I've put up a ruler just to kind of give you some sense of scale here. It's about 9.5 inches long from all stretched out. It comes with a leather strap as its main accessory. It is a few millimeters thick. It's actually thicker than I sort of anticipated. You can kind of see here it's on the order of a little more, about a quarter to somewhere between a quarter and a half inch thick here. What you can see here, of course, is that when you have essentially on the black face, you can still see the LED screen lights up with the time. If I touch it here, then it immediately pops up with some aspects of the weather, its power left, and any obvious notifications on the front. The button here on the right is generally what gets you somewhere. It is, of course, a touchscreen. You can see all sorts of stuff like this. It's saying I have a flight to take tomorrow, which is true, and so you can do all these sorts of things as well. You can go back and forth, and then you can go back to Evernote. You can go up to various other things, and so on and so forth. It is Christmas Eve recording this, as you can see right now. It's a useful little device. It's got a bunch of different aspects of notifications, which really is the main reasons why you would go with the smartwatch in general, is the notifications aspect. There are some fitness elements, of course, that this can do with you too as well, which is kind of nice. If you are okay with sweating, of course, with the leather wristband, of course, and so on and so forth. You can do some neat things with this. You can, like on our flight tomorrow, I can bring up the app. I can bring up the boarding pass and on my smartwatch here and show that. I can get, of course, I can use text. I can send quick text. I have found so far that using the voice-activated method with it has been a little less than stellar. But there are some quick texts that you can send, things like "I'm on my way" and stuff like that are really helpful. But I've found so far that it's been really an interesting journey in implementing the smartwatch and its capabilities into my life. And I think that if the notifications, having it on your hand, is useful to you, and the ability to do things like quickly set a timer without using your hands, and not using certain other aspects of your cell phone already, and you need it to be on your hand so your cell phone can be in your pocket. There's some really useful things about that that you can use, but it isn't for everybody. Of course, that in many respects, it's something that's a little superfluous, I suppose, for some people, and so you really need to think deeply about what you really want this watch to do and how you're going to implement it into your life. The notifications are good. The fitness aspects are good. It's a good-looking device. It doesn't stand out too strongly against your hand compared to many other watches that are available on the market that are style watches. It does look good, and it does impress people a little more so than I'd say than certain other smartwatches on the market right now. So that is the Fossil Q Wander.